Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. We are about to get into the morning coffee grind. I've got my comfy cozy house coat, I got my cup of joe, and I'm ready to go. So if you're new to the channel or this series, the coffee grind is our morning series where we get into all things Splinterlands, whether it's news, whether it's tips and tricks, whatever is on my mind. I want to get into it straight out of the gate right while I'm just as I'm waking up for the morning, and then share that with you, okay? So we are going to start. The first thing, I've got several things to talk about today. Here's the rundown. First of all, I want to talk about Yodin and why I think in some contexts he's actually underpowered, and how that could really be transformed, and his kingdom could be renewed with just kind of one or two cards, and what that might look like. And I think we can start planning for that. Maybe if you play with Yodin, this might be interesting for you. Or if you hate Yodin, this might be nice to know so you can prepare to counter. Okay. After that, we're going to get into my daily rewards, and I want to talk about the DCs still flying high, even at gold. Giveaways. I need to update you on some big giveaways that keep getting bigger. We've got tonight, Wednesday, we're giving away a beta with Chatter. Friday, we've got over almost $600 worth of goodies giveaway on Friday. Okay. And Saturday is the tournament with PFP. Remember, there's amazing cards, packs, vouchers being given away there. Lots of DAC also. Okay, so make sure you get involved. We're going to go through each of these one thing at a time. And then there's lastly there's a update and a new partnership within Splinterlands that's been described by Chatter in the Discord, the Splinterlands Discord. We're going to do a little bit of a dive on that one. Okay, let's get into it. So the first thing, the problem with Yodin. So Yodin, the legendary summoner here. Cue this up. The legendary summoner, +1 archery, +1 hearts, blast damage. Amazingly powerful. Everybody loves him. Costs a fortune to rent because he wins, right? But here's the problem. He has one very serious limitation. And rare summoners can dethrone him in certain contexts. And yeah, I know that's possible with any summoner. It depends on how you build it. It depends on which monsters you have. It depends on, there's so many variables. So Yodin is obviously awesome. But my point is that there is a problem with the fire team and how powerful Yodin is. And it would have an easy solution. The problem is, look at his team. Let's start the game so you can see everyone's got poison. So the context of the game is opportunity and noxious fumes. This is really, really pivotal. Yodin uses the fire team. The fire team, Yodin uses archery specifically, and then the fire team. Look at all these archery units. 6 hit points, 6 hit points, 5, 4, 2. And I think that's before he does his buff, right? Yep, there we go. Yodin buff. There we go. Now there we go. I'm going to pause it. Here's the thing. It looks devastating, doesn't he? 4 archery, 5, 5, 4, and that's all blast. It seems like he's just going to destroy me. Almost especially because of the opportunity, because he's going to focus fire my weakling, right? My enchanted defender. But notice that I picked the enchanted defender because he is a distraction. The low hit points on the enchanted defender is okay in this context because of the armor he brings to the table. Not to mention, if he didn't do this, let's say he went melee, I would have thorns his ass, right? Thorns. But so he goes archery, and they're going to focus fire the guy with 8 armor. So that gives him at least 2 or 3 hits to just get through this thing. That's the first. Armor is a big problem for Yodin. That's point number 1. Point number 2 is all of the fired archery units have very low hit points, and that's a really big problem. And point number 3 is that when archery finds their way to the front, they're useless unless they have close range. And so that's why you need to have lava launcher. That's the whole thing here. When we go over to, no, we got to go buy, go fire. This guy, help me understand why this card is $3. Look at it's call it $4. So $4 times $46, or $4 times 46 units is $184 for an epic card. Why is this card $200? Let me show you all the epics in this game. Not just fire, not just lava. Here are all the epics. This is the cheapest. You're telling me this is the worst epic card in the game? No way. This card's awesome. And it's so perfect for Yodin. And I still see a ton of people who are running Yodin and don't throw this at me. Why does it matter? It has a ton of armor. That makes it a good off tank. You put it in the second or the third position. Like I can't believe I have to sell this thing. This thing sells itself, especially at higher levels. And I'm playing in gold, right? So if my opponent threw this card at me, it's going to have stun on it. It's going to have 4 archery, which makes it 5 with Yodin. A diamond or high, it's going to have 5 attack plus the 1 from Yodin makes it 6. 7 armor and 6 hearts. But this is the kicker, close range. Because when you bring in Yodin, and if I get through that tank, in this case the Magnor, you know, suddenly your significant damage dealers are being the new tank. Like this guy's going to be the second tank? No way. Not to mention the fact that he is so powerful, he needs to stay alive and be allowed to keep hitting me, right? So each one of these is devastating as long as they stay behind the off of the first position. But they're not gonna, right? I've got all this heat, and I'm gonna bring it down, and we're gonna get the Magnor, especially because he's got taunt. You know, it'd almost be better if he picked something that had like a Onyx Sentinel or a Lord Arianthus, something with shield, something with void, something with thorns, something that's got more sustain. Maybe bring a healer instead of like a creeping ooze. So there was only 36 points. I do think he left points on the table. I do think he left points on there. 10, 22. Nah, he maybe used all his points. So anyways, way too few hearts, and they don't attack from close range. And they're not very powerful against armor. So watch it play out. It comes close. But look, this is like a $3,000 card. And I beat him with like a $1,000 or $600 card or something. Maybe a $1,000 card. I have too many hit points. And I missed that one too. I thought when I missed that shot there, I thought I was dead. But look, everything from the shields that kept my enchanted defender alive to the very end of the first round, which is all I needed, right? I didn't expect him to survive the poison. It didn't matter that he doesn't survive the poison. I needed him to tank the opportunity attacks. And now look at 5 archery sitting in the first position, trying to be a tank with 3 hit points. It's just, this is why he lost. And it came, yes, it was very, very close. But I'm using a rare summoner. He's using a legendary. It shouldn't be close. It's opportunity. He's got blast damage. He should just obliterate my team. But armor is a problem for them. Their low hit points is a problem for them. And there's an answer. The answer is out there. It's Lava Launcher, right? This is the thing. This card would have changed that game for him. Yes, it's a 9 mana cost, but I don't think he should have done Magnor. I think he should have done like Lord A in the front, or maybe Onyx Sentinel in the front. Either of those are that would have saved 5 points on the mana cost, and then you would have been able to afford the Lava Launcher. And this is a secondary tank in your secondary position, and when it goes to the first position, it's going to keep firing close range. That is so critical. This is the card, and I don't understand why I see people using Yodin without the Lava Launcher, especially in a 30+ mana match. So there's a problem with Yodin. It's the lack of hit points from the archery units on the fire team. It's the fact that archery has to hit armor. But a card like this is going to go a long way to sealing up or renewing that power. Okay, so that's the first point that I wanted to talk about today. I think it's an interesting point. I think a lot of you have heard me say it, but for some reason this card is the cheapest epic in the game, and that's doesn't make any sense whatsoever. This card is excellent, even if you don't have Yodin. So This is the real takeaway. Lava Launcher is amazing. Okay, now on that game, I did win 200 DEC, and that's this morning, November 17th. So that's kind of shocking, but yeah, I thought yesterday was going to be an anomaly. It was. I was getting 500 DEC per win, 300 DEC per win at the end of the day, but 200 today is, to me, like I would have thought we'd be down at 100. I don't like, these rewards are crazy. If it's 200 all day long, that's 200 times 20. Like I can get 15 wins times 200. That's 3,000, and it's divided by 100, right? So it's 30 bucks. 30 bucks for playing a game today. That's crazy. I know I'm at gold. I know I have a ton of power. You guys don't have this. It's hard to rent that or buy that. So maybe you can't get here. But I heard one of my commenters say yesterday that silver was paying 50 DECs. 50 silver. Guys, take this game seriously. Get your cards together. And I recommend you aim at owning your own cards. Someone asked me, should I just stop renting altogether? Like, why do you not like renting? I can make a lot of money with renting. If you can do that and be profitable, that's awesome. Tons of people can't. Tons of people, I don't know if that maybe you're more patient than they are. And if you are, and if you can get that value out of the rental market, that is awesome. But tons of people leave comments saying the rental market, I can't get anything. I'm losing money hand over fist. So to them, I say, look, take a step back. You're obvious something that's going wrong for you. Just stop pouring money, throwing good money after bad, and start acquiring your own cards. That's the easier thing. You just slowly acquire your own cards. Yes, it's expensive, but and I'm talking over months and years, you acquire power. If you can do 2,000 power per season, that's a good goal. If you can't, how about 200? If you can't, how about 20? So I hope I don't see any comments in this video saying, I can't do any of that. Yes, you can. You can get 20 power in a season. You have to change your mindset about what you can do. And you have to then start aiming, set a target and aim at it and then go for it. That's what I'm talking about here. It might be a 3-year plan. It might be, for some people, it might be a 3-week plan, but you got to set a goal and you got to go after it. And I say, owning cards is so much better because you're going to enjoy that price appreciation on the card as opposed to just throwing DEC out the window. Yes, I hear you. When you are renting effectively, you are not really throwing DEC out the window because you're being paid back in full and then some. Great. But if you then took the extra and put it into new cards, you're going to start snowballing into your own deck, which is going to be your own full reward, right? You're not going to be having to share it with me when you rent my cards. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say about that. DEC rewards are crazy. Let's open these daily loot chests. And remember, after this, I'm going to go over the giveaways that are coming up again in more detail. This week, we got tons of giveaways. After this, we get into that. And lastly, we'll finish off with Chatter's news. Not bad, not bad. I don't think I have a max exploding rat yet. That's good to see. Okay, and look at this, 36,000 DEC. Wow, that thing keeps adding up. I am thinking, guys, hear me. This is interesting. This is not on my list of topics for today, but this is an exciting one. I'm thinking about doing a what's it called? Sponsorship? Where people scholarship. I'm thinking about doing scholarship. Who would be interested in having an account, having significant delegations from me running in, like, say, silver, and then essentially coming to terms with, I keep the cards, but you keep the DEC. Who would be interested in that? I think I'd be looking for TNA people first. I gotta be honest about that. We gotta keep it in-house first off. And then if it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, maybe we go outside of TNA. Maybe it's the interns, maybe it's beyond. But I want to hear what the excitement level will be on that. Okay. Giveaways. There are some gigantic giveaways. First thing, tournament this Saturday. 138 people signed up, 35 DEC each. We should break 200 on this thing. I think we could break 300. We have today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. There's 3.5 days to sign up for this. I guess 3 days to sign up for this thing. It's only 35 DC. 50 people are getting their money back and then some. Then we're giving away 2 Chaos Legion packs with 450 DC each, 1 voucher, and 5 Venari bonuses. This is amazing, amazing, amazing. Plus 4 of these people are going to be invited to join PFP and be full-fledged guild members. That's why we're hosting, because we want to recruit for them because we love what they're doing. Okay, so get involved in that. And additionally, Wednesday tonight, I'm actually meeting with Crypto Llama and Chatter from Splinterlands, and we're going to be giving away the beta packs. One from, I guess, for my followers and one for his. And as I pointed out before, my giveaway is going to be surrounding or based upon your activity in my Discord, your boosting of my Discord, and your being a member of my channel. So if you want to get involved, this is your last call. You got to get involved in one of those 3 ways: activity in the Discord, a member of my channel, or boost my Discord. And those are going to each give you a raffle ticket that are going to give you that opportunity to win a $150 beta pack. And lastly, this Friday is the giveaway, the live event. We've got it, right? We've got it. Let's see. Content, live. We're scheduled to go live. Oh, there's an error. We are scheduled to go live on Friday at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We will be giving away 25 vouchers. We will be giving away 1 Venari Bowmansmith. Thank you. Here it is. Thank you, 25 vouchers giveaway. But it's way more than that. Way, way, way more than that. We are giving away, as of yesterday, we got an anonymous contribution that's going to be passed along to your guys' hands during this event, which includes 5 Jin Renovas. That's like $4 each, $5 each. That's like 25 bucks or something. And then 1 Jin Oceanus. That is like a $50 or $60 card. So we're giving away like $600 in value in this event. So you have to be there. Wake up in the middle of the night if you need to. This is going to be worth it. Only people that are present are going to receive it, okay? I am going to give a slightly weighted advantage to my members, okay? I want you to hear that. I'm going to give I'm using Nightbot to arrange the giveaway, and I'm weighting the members of the channel, and they will receive a slightly improved opportunity. Okay? So if you want, you can become a member. There's that opportunity for you. Ooh, other news, one membership. I'm going to make Silver Plus. All of my members at Silver and above are going to be TNA interns. Okay? This is breaking news. I didn't give it in the lead before now, but it's happening. We want those guys to be. We need roughly 20 more at this point. We want tons of bodies in the seats because we need to start planning for not just the next TNA but the one after that. It's gonna happen slow at first, but then it's gonna happen all at once. If you want to be part of TNA and you want to be an intern from my silver, my gold, my champion levels, you guys are in. Bronze, if you're interested, their perks get a lot better at silver. You get private access to videos early before the public. You also get this TNA internship element, and there's other things too. Gold offers even more, and champion even more. Okay, check it out, guys. And so on that note, if you are one of the members and you are in the Discord and you want to get that TNA internship, just send me the message, and me or King, and we will get you set up. Love it. Okay, and lastly, Chatter from Splinterlands. He came out and said, check this out. There's an official update. Chatter from Splinterlands came out and said, "Hey everybody, we're excited to announce that Splinterlands is a partnership with GameState. GameState will be a cross-chain megaverse for gamers, fans, developers, creators, merchants in one digital world, releasing early in 2022. So it's an immersive virtual experience where you step into this world and you can explore it. I think, as I imagine it, it's kind of like Sims, where you can walk around in the world and you can interact with NPCs and explore the world. But this will be not NPCs, this will be individuals that are also themselves represented by an avatar." It goes on to say that with this partnership, GameState will be incorporating Splinterlands banners and promotional material into their stadiums and other infrastructure within their megaverse, Alongside promoting Splinterlands to their social channels, within the Megaverse, users will be able to control an avatar in which they can watch and participate in streams and tournaments. And they say it's like, he says it's going to be like Digicon. One of the first features that we will be testing once the Megaverse is live is a Splinterlands tournament. And during that tournament, players will be able to play and claim their winnings and trophies, game achievements, on stage in front of their virtual audience. Very cool. And then they do describe that they're going to do a, Game State will be doing an IDO on the Hive engine, which is going to be an opportunity to get the access to their token, where tokens will be released incrementally to the market. In escalating batches and sizes. So they do sound like they're relatively inexpensive, starting at half a penny. Is that half a penny and increasing? Okay, yeah, starting at half a penny and increasing by 1/10 of a penny at regular intervals. I don't know. I don't know if I would be buying the token. I'm not sure I would be super. I don't know if I would be one to go sit in a virtual environment. But I have to say, with this metaverse stuff, some people are into it, right? Some people play fully immersive games like this to the point where it becomes their new life. And I've done that in the past, and it just requires that right game where it just feels so real, and you get drawn into it. And so, could this be that? And if so, what would that mean? I love that there's partnerships with Splinterlands. That's really how I look at this. It's like, oh, another partnership, cool. I don't know if it would be to my liking to be necessarily sitting in as an avatar in a stadium to watch a tournament, but I like that there's a diversification of things happening with the game. And I feel like it's just one more example of how Splinterlands is trying to interweave itself with more and more. It's like brawls are their own thing. Land is its own thing. Rank battle is its own thing. But they all interconnect, right? They touch each other, and they interconnect, and they create cross utility for instance, SPS, or that for that matter for the monster cards themselves, and even gladiators. All of them, and I mentioned land and how land farms. It's like there's just this really cool expansion of utility, and I see this as another example of that. Very exciting. Even if I don't really know that I would be sitting involved in that, I love that new adventures like that are coming. Okay, that's actually it for today. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're enjoying the coffee grind, and we're going to keep doing it. Thanks for your time and attention. An amazing day. God bless.